Greenhouse gas emissions are going down drastically due to the use of renewable energy. In 2023, emissions in the energy sector have gone down 15%, and this is strictly because the use of renewable energy. We're talking about wind and solar and even hydro. There's been a lot of people who have been skeptical about the use of renewable energy, saying that that's going to be in the future far from now, but currently it's happening now in many cities, in many places. Right now, there are 7 countries that are getting 100% of their electricity from renewable energy. We're talking about solar and wind. Wind and solar are becoming more and more widely used. The cost is dropping drastically, and this has been predicted by a man named Tony Seba back in 2014. He's been saying this for years, and many people laughed about it, but it's actually coming true. Many countries and many cities around the world are starting to get rid of burning coal and starting to turn towards clean energy, which is clearly a lot better for the atmosphere and also for health. New England is currently off of using coal. They are using some gas, but the majority, as a matter of fact, not the majority, all of the energy that they're getting from New England is no longer burning coal. They're using solar and wind and burning some gas, of course. But the idea of getting off of coal from the grid is becoming widely more popular because there's so much evidence that coal is bad for the environment and bad for yourselves. And people who work in coal plants are directly linked to getting cancer, and even people who live around coal plants. Some of the biggest coal plants in America have been closing now. And in China, 40% of the economy grew strictly from selling solar panels and making wind turbines. This is because the use of these things are becoming more and more widely popular. Some people would still disagree, but the truth is in the data. Getting solar panels, the price of them is getting cheaper, and putting them together and getting the solar panel farms are becoming more and more affordable. This is the part that people have been overlooking for a long time, but it's coming to fruition. There's even parts of the country in California where 30 days went by where they used strictly solar to get all the electricity for the entire month. There was no grid use. This trend will continue. Not just in California, but in the US and other countries. There are already parts in Africa Congo, where they're using 100% renewable energy to get their electricity. So this is already happening. And to all the skeptics out there, once again, don't forget, there are 7 countries that are completely off the grid using 100% renewable energy just to get their electricity. And this trend will continue throughout the world. Eventually, it'll come to the point to where we don't have to burn coal anymore or even gas. We're strictly just going to be using wind and solar, but mainly solar, because solar is the one product that the prices keep coming down drastically. Eventually, energy will be cheap to free. In Texas already, there are points in the day where you can charge your electric vehicle for almost free, literally, because they have an abundance of energy over there. And the more energy that we have, the surplus of energy that we can gather, the more cheaper electricity will be. That goes for your electric bill, charging your car, or for any electrical need purposes. The amount of free energy we will have in the future will be so absurd that we might even just charge our cars and cell phones for free. And this is why I continue to invest in Tesla stock, because they are part of the energy sector as well, not just a car company. They're spread out in multiple sectors, and it seems like a very good purchase in my opinion. Well, short rant for the day. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow. I post videos daily about what's going on in the auto market, big tech, Tesla, and all sorts of things. I'll catch you guys next time.